football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on last year's national champions, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Past the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get to yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's intercepted. He had to fire it into a tight window.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. And he's got it down there inside the 35. That's a great throw by the junior QB. Not afraid to air it out.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught for the receiver. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Catch made on the right side. Powering through. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Pirates, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Dropping back, it's Jones. That's caught. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Free at the 35. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Wilson. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Pirates looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Jones. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's a solid gain to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, UNLV. They were not going to catch him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Curtin's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. With a bit of my turn and your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're going to scramble now. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Pirates will send the punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Jones. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And he keeps it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. An inside deal now from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Pirates trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, East Carolina.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air. It's Jones. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's wide open, pulls it in. Touchdown, East Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, they put 6 more on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Slides the quick throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The senior with excellent work after the catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
To throw, it's Jones. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
East Carolina, 28. UNLV, 21.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. We get the second half started with the running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going in this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the next scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He's keeping it. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNLV.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. The UNLV offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking downfield, it's Jones. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. To put them on top now.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add the lead now with team makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
East Carolina, 28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's reeled in. It's Booker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. The Pirates will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Spinning out of the tackle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing I love about this back, is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear at the 10. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
42, East Carolina, 35.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Picks up a short gain, but is scored with the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short pass finds the tight end. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
49, East Carolina, 35.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff?
East Carolina, 35.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They'll try the ground game here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A short completion to the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Pirates pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Pirates are in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Looking to scramble. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
I love to see this by his quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Coming up, second down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
East Carolina, 42.
Bringing it out, it's Hilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The Pirates will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Working clock with the ground game. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Look out, room to run here. Spins away from defenders.
Number 4 is tackled down at the 37. And the East Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it on a crossing route. Good enough for first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Escapes the pocket, and he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50, the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, UNLV. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner.
and I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
UNLV 63, East Carolina 44.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. And they'll get him down that time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Pirates. They connect for 6.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
East Carolina 50.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And it's a kneel down.